Hello, 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 everyone. Alright, welcome back to my channel. Alright, guys, let's see what we got for you right now. For some of you guys, this is like a bread and butter car. It's probably in every other corner in the streets, or it was at one certain point. What we're looking at right now, it's a 1/43 scale Ford Mondeo. Ford Mondeo. That's how they call it. By the way, guys, for whoever's not from Europe, this is how they call it in Europe for the Ford Contour, as we remember at the beginning, or the Ford Fusion. Okay? Ford Mondeo is like the bread and butter for most of European countries. And I say that because, by the way, guys, as you guys know about this real quick, the story with the Ford Mondeo, when they planned the Ford Mondeo back in the 1993, it was supposed to be a world car, and it came out as a world car. World car, it means that they try to keep at least one type of model for most of the for most of the world. Back in the days, Ford had a certain model for Europe, a certain model for North America, and a certain model for Asia. So they try to combine them and make it one that's mostly the same for the whole world. And they came up with the Mondeo / Contour / Mystique. And I'll explain to you why. Back in 1993, when this is not, by the way, that guys, this model right here, it's not the 1993 model. This model right here that you're looking at is the second generation, by the way. It came out in 2000 all the way down to 2006. So this is from 2000 to 2006. But what I was going for before was when I said Mondeo / Contour / Mystique was because in North America, we don't call this model the Mondeo. Even till today's day, we call it a Fusion. Back in the days, we called the model that was supposed to be part of the world car, we call it a Ford Contour. But don't forget that Ford had a sister brand called the Mercury. Mercury had the same model, but they called it Mystique. Now, Mercury's no longer in business, so goodbye Mercury. Ford, they canceled the Contour name because unfortunately, Ford Contour was not the best. They were not reliable. You barely see them on the road, and it's only about 20 years ago. But you get to see other cars from like the 80s still on the road. So unfortunately, the Ford Contour was not the best car for North America. So and North America took another name called the Fusion, and now we call it Fusion. It's been for like about, I will say, 15 years. We call Ford Fusion now. But yeah. So that's a little story behind this model right here. And I'm not sure how reliable it was for you guys in Europe with this model, or the one for Asia, the first generation. But yeah. So this is a second generation, like I mentioned before. They all came out in, what is it? They came out as a 4-cylinder. Most of them. Yeah, I think most of them either 4 or 6 cylinders. Do not quote me fully on it. I do have to mention, and this is for my European friends, this Ford Fusion to me was one of the least attractive for my eye. Maybe because it didn't really stand out to me. I don't know why. It didn't, especially the back. I don't know. It wasn't really attractive. I found it more attractive the very first generation, and the one after that was actually good looking too. But this one specifically, the front, yes. The back, it kind of blended too much with other cars. I would say, to me, it had a little bit of the Volkswagen Passat, a little bit of mm, a little bit of Peugeot probably, not too much, but it didn't really stand out in my eye like other models back in that era. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go around a few times so you can have a nice look at it, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so let me know what you guys think. Do you find them attractive? I'm sure if you're in Europe, you probably still see these cars on the road quite often. Let me know if it was popular in your country. Are they reliable? Were they comfortable? Have you ever drove one of these? Do you own one of these? Or you like me, you own them in a diecast. Because that's the best way to collect different models without having, unless you're rich. But yeah, it doesn't really happen. Unless you win the lotto, nowadays being rich is very tough. But going back to what we're here for, these diecast. Alright guys. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about these models. And also, do not forget to please give me a nice thumbs up. I really, really appreciate, I appreciate that you're enjoying these videos as much as I appreciate making them. And please do not forget to click and subscribe. When you subscribe, do not forget to click on the bell. The bell will remind you when I'm posting more videos. So we'll do the homework for you. Alright guys. You know one thing before I forget. One thing as the car's going around. Even the hubcaps. Look how much of a detail I'm looking at these cars. Even the hubcaps remind me of a Volkswagen Passat. I'll leave it to you as a homework. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Take care of yourself, guys. And goodbye.